Hi, everybody. Eric King here, alongside
Hayley
Minogue.
Yeah.
We wanted to really take an opportunity to dive into something, the flooding that we've been seeing in eastern Kentucky. We gave you as much context and information about it during the show as we could, but one thing that we didn't have time to dive into is the fact that you lived in eastern Kentucky for several years.
Yeah, for 2 years. I worked at WYMT, the TV station that's in Hazard right there. So a lot of these places that we've been seeing in these pictures and in these videos are places that I spent a lot of time.
And we've got some video that we'll show you in just a second. Yeah, let's go ahead and dive into it, Hayley. As we were seeing these are images that are from eastern Kentucky, real time. They came in just not too long ago.
Yeah, these are images right here. These shots are of downtown Hazard, which is where a lot of the city infrastructure and things are located. You know, that's where the city hall is. That's where the courthouse is. That's where a lot of the local businesses are. And that's where the North Fork right there, you can see, of the Kentucky River runs through the city, right under that bridge right there. You can see touching all the way at the bottom. And these were still pictures that were from earlier into the evening. I cannot imagine how much the water levels are going to rise as we continue to see more rain in that area.
And when we talk about this area geographically, obviously we know about the Appalachian Mountains, but geographically, set this up for us, because we know that these towns sit in valleys, which makes them very susceptible.
It's really scary when you think about it. When you get that much rain, if it's a flat piece of land, you know, all the rain falls and stands where it is. When you're in a valley with mountains on all sides, that water runs down from the mountains and pools at the bottom.
It's just a bowl.
It's just a bowl. It really is. And in Hazard specifically, the bottom of the bowl is where the bulk of the people live. And it's just really difficult to see these images knowing that, you know, next to this building are 4 houses, and next to this location right here is, you know, a small duplex where multifamilies lie at night and sleep. It's just really difficult to see. And even, you know, the higher buildings that have a little more height to them, when it is a bowl, it does not matter if it is a multi-level building.
At all.
At all.
And one thing that we have not really dived into, and you know this to be true, when we talk about some of the poorest counties in Kentucky, actually the poorest counties in America.
Really?
Some of them are
right here in southeastern Kentucky. Of the 50 counties in the country with the lowest median income, 13 of them are in Kentucky, and all 13 of them are in that part of the state. So it's just really difficult to think about how hard it's going to be recovery-wise for these counties to get back up on their feet. But if there is one thing that I learned from living in southeastern Kentucky, it is that mountain people are resilient. They are a very, very resilient, helpful, neighborly group community, and they will do everything they can they will give their last piece of anything to their neighbor if it's what their neighbor needs at that time.
The frustrating thing is we all know that to be true because it's been tested. The thing is, we know people will come back and will be resilient. The hard thing is knowing that we have to ask them to be that way again.
We're going to include a link right now at the end of this video to where you can donate, how you can donate. You can see right there on your screen, if you text donate to 502-582-7290, you'll be able to help flood survivors in real time. And we know that those donations are going to be really critical.